A shotgun snap for Stafford. And that is incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And taken right on the 30. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way you press the hole, absolutely perfect.
Mayfield on first down, and it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him, bringing up 4th down.
Here's Seibert for the Browns field goal. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 12 carries, 54 yards.
And, partner, I thought it was a lot of fun for us to be able to sit in on their film session with the offensive line. We saw how they blocked it up last week. It's a pretty good success, and we see what their game plan is for this week. They expect the defensive front to be someone they can move.
DeAndre Swift, the intended receiver that time. And it's 3rd down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, here's Stafford. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Jay Hawkinson.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Stafford. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up third down.
Grant Delpit on the cover.
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Green with a catch left side. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They go play action. Mayfield. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
First down.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
Mayfield on play action. They'll let it go deep for Beckham. He's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's another first down on a big gainer there, 33 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap and a give to Lindsey. Powers through. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
32-yard line.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Austin Hooper, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
3-yard pickup. And it's third.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time, and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the 1st.
A gain of 6
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He made his first attempt, this from 45. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that'll make it 6-0 here in the 1st.
Lions, nothing.
So 2 first-quarter field goal attempts for him, and he's converted on both.
I like the positive right there. 2 for 2. Got the points on the board. The negative side is they didn't score touchdowns. And, of course, going forward in this game, that's going to be the aim, and hopefully they'll be kicking extra points instead.
Detroit's offense ready to take over. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
A pass there over the middle to start things out. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
So they need to determine if that knee was down before the ball was coughed up.
And they also wanted to make sure that the ball was possessed as they were going through it, that the ball wasn't working its way free before the knee hit the ground.
Second and short now following the fumble. Throwing is Stafford toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find Marvin Jones that time, and it's third and short.
Brings up third down, and
they'll try and run here with Swift. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Sack him back at the 42. The D-tackle Sheldon Richardson came barreling in for the sack.
Brings up second and 11 at the 42-yard line. Sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. How about your respect? Getting more than what I get, expecting nothing back. In fact, I know I said that on my account. You said I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? You said, good news, you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news?
After the sack, here's second and 11. Now Stafford under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Matthew Stafford.
Darren Lee in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs. Now leads to a third and long. And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means the other guys on his team helped him out a lot. That they occupied people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation allows him to get home.
After the sack, Stafford and the Lions come up on a third and long situation. Out of the gun, Stafford. He's got his man here. It's Green. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 44-yard line. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 44-yard line. Operating from the gun, Stafford, and that'll be incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Brings up
to throw again, Stafford. Looking downfield for Jones. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked up by Grant Open. 6-0 our score after one.
Browns 6, Lions nothing.
The Browns drive about to get started. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked with his offensive coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion. to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe someday to press it a little bit. This might be the case.
Not much there, only a yard.
At the 7-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Mayfield. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. He was looking for the Michigan Wolverine, Donovan Peoples-Jones. But now it's third down. Julian Okwara with a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7.
Now this is where field awareness comes into play. He's getting perilously close to his own goal line, and after that sack, backed up to his own 2.
Here's Jamie Gillen now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. So that's going to push him back half the distance. Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Running from the gun, Johnson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
Darren Lee there to get him down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
From the 50, it's Stafford. Green's got it over the middle. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The Lions on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Well, partner, I haven't seen a vote for most popular player on the team. This guy's got to get a lot of votes. He does not care, does he? Totally unselfish, physical runner, doesn't worry about yardage, just keeps moving the chains, being a team player.
On 1st and 10, Stafford will find Bryant, his tight end. It's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
At the 28-yard line.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Carry on Johnson.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the 24, Stafford. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
He was covered by
the Lions on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 6. He's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Larry Ogunjobi gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now. So on 4th down, the Lions turn it over to Matt Prater for the field goal try. This from 54 yards away. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3.
Lions 3.
So if you like field goals, you've come to the right spot. We've had 3 so far.
But this is a football game, right?
It is.
How you like that one, huh? You like where I went with that? How about that one?
I like second.
Okay, but hey, let's face it. In this game right now, both defenses have responded well. They're trying to hold the line on this. You just wonder if anyone can break through with a touchdown and put some pressure on their opposition.
So here are the Browns to take over. They were winners last week against Cincinnati, and right now they are in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at their own 26. He'll start things with a handoff to Lindsey. Desmond Trufant there making the tackle.
Desmond Trufant brought him down. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd
and now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Throwing right, and that's complete. He'll be dropped at the 30. A shifty move got him a couple extra on the play.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Fights out the defender. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and the Lions will take over. Kenny Golladay making his way back onto the field with the rest of this offense. You better believe that he's well aware he has 0 catches right now, and they're losing, so he's probably a little hungry.
And you know the guys on defense are aware as well, and they're really excited that he has no catches, but they're also worried because a lot of times that's like the ticking time bomb. The longer you hold him down, when he finally explodes, look out.
Yeah, no catches, though, so far in this game. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. 7 yards to pick up there.
To Kenny Golladay. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. From the gun, Stafford, incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
That's to his running back, Kerryon Johnson. And brought down, but the juke, the very nice juke, gives him the 1st down yardage there.
Short yardage situation, you have to wonder if they thought that they were just going to run it inside. But you have to be cognizant of the back slipping out of the backfield trying to find some open space. And that's exactly what he does to the tune of a 1st down.
It's a jet sweep. They get it to Green. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down, Johnson. And he's going to take this down close to a 1st down at the Browns' 41. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Stafford throws complete to Golladay. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 1st down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards.
23-yard line.
Stafford on 1st down. Open man is Golladay, complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. Operating from the gun, Stafford. This will be caught at about the 6. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Not a big window to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Hunter Bryant, his second touchdown on the season. And the Lions have taken the lead. They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they still had to execute it, and they still had to protect the guy throwing the ball, because oftentimes when you empty the backfield, people bring pressure at you. They managed to hold in there and successfully complete the touchdown pass.
And a pause in the action because the booth, they see something that they want to take another peek at to find out if this was a touchdown or not. They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. Extra point good by Prater. And that will make this a 4-point game. Round 6. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, second and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down. He dumps it underneath here to Lindsey. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's Mayfield. Throwing middle. It's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 22 yards there, a first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. For Donovan. 2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Coverage defensively by Jeff Okudah.
Play fake. Mayfield. And it's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Intended for Odin.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Landry. Browns will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
Browns field goal, a 40-yard attempt.
Seibert's kick is good. And that gets them back within a single point. It's now 10-9.
10. Browns 9.
So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting him in the end zone, they're still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
First and 10 at their own 25.
Here comes Matthew Stafford now to lead his offense back out there. He's got the lead here in the second quarter. He's thrown the touchdown, but also an interception. As a quarterback, does that interception, even though you're playing while your team's got the lead, does that always stick in the back of your mind a little bit?
For the best ones, it just upsets them that they did that because they don't think there should be any blemishes on their record. They think that they're way better than that. So your confidence gets tested a little bit. Being able to go back out there, maybe throw another touchdown, that will tamp that down in a big way.
Yeah, because he's looked pretty good to this point. Now a first down throw. Stafford. He'll drop this down to Johnson underneath. It's a gain of 6 on the play. And that'll make it a second down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
At the Browns' 42-yard line.
Looking for his running back, and he's got it.
Stafford's pass.
Give him 2 yards on that play, and just like that, it's 3rd down.
That's the end of the first.
So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit, but first let's take a look around the NFL here on this first Sunday of October.
All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here are the Lions to take over. They've got the lead right now in this contest, and they're coming off that victory a week ago against the Minnesota Vikings. Set to go 1st and 10. Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 24. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. He'll get this one to Golladay. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
He was taken down by Grant Delpit. 2 yards on the pickup. It's
from the 39. Stafford, a slant to Jones. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
From the 50, Stafford gets it quickly to Golladay. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First down.
On the crossing route, complete. That's Green. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 31.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Stafford throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 20-yard line. 11 yards there, first down. Now to Golladay on the jet sweep. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Stafford going to give it to Swift.
And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. He may get a few more tacked on for good measure. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So the face mask moves him closer, and now 1st and goal.
They'll run with Swift.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
DeAndre Swift.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. When you talk about a battle being won in the trenches, that touchdown right there, a lot of credit to the offensive lineman.
Yeah, when you watch them surge across the front, they really created great space for the runner to get in.
Now Prater to add the PAT. And with that, the lead is up to 8. That time, a 9-play drive. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the 3rd quarter. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Odell Beckham Jr. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns move back within a couple of the lead. The electric OBJ, the short reception, and then he did the rest of the work himself.
You know, there's a thing that the players always talk about, the coaches in the league, they call it play speed. Because, you know, we have that time speed when we're running the 40s at the combine and, you know, in pro days and all of that. But play speed is different. And OBJ's play speed is some of the best in the league. In other words, when he has the ball in his hands or he's running a route, he runs it just a little bit harder than most people. And oftentimes, you come up wrong on your angles trying to tackle him.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. Now here's Johnson.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Back out is Matthew Stafford in the Lions offense. How do you think he personally is evaluating his game so far? He was pretty good in the first half, been good so far here in the 3rd quarter. He's got to like it, right?
Not looking for the dramatics here. Not trying to set the world on fire in terms of stats. It's almost like you're driving. Hands at 10 and 2. Looking for anything out there. Watching for trouble on the road. And making sure you get the team home.
The bus driver. See if he can drive the bus here again on this drive. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Sheldon Richardson picks up his second sack of the afternoon. And, partner, it's safe to say that the secondary really contributed to that sack.
Yeah, nickel set, 5 defensive backs. They covered everything. Nowhere to go with the football. But my question is, why didn't he throw it away?
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
44-yard punt, return of 9. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. Beckham and the Browns set to take over again. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. We've seen this a few times in this game. That offensive line just, I don't know if you want to call it out physical, out tough, whatever you want to use.
And what people do when that is happening, when they're getting dominated that way, they spread things out a little bit, make it more of a space game, and allow your skill position players to make a few plays out in open field. Take away the physical element, gives you a chance.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Throwing, Mayfield. Now Mayfield lost the football. And this is scooped up by Lions. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
That feels like an accumulation of the pressure we've seen all game. I mean, he's been on the turf a whole lot because of sacks. Eventually, something else happens as well, and this time it was a turnover.
Yeah, caught up to him. And Detroit getting set to go now. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Olivier Vernon.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense, I think, in the future. If you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
.30-yard line, 2nd and 12. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Little short pass to James. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and...
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford.
They'll try and set up the screen to Swift.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point, or in this case, a field goal.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Odell Beckham now marching back onto the field. Good day for him so far here in the 3rd quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards, but hey, it's the 3rd quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes, that means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. Probably feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
Yeah, he's looked really, really sharp. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Incomplete.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Lindsay. He's taken out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction, so now what can they do on 3rd? From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He'll find Lindsay here. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Going to be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
From the gun, he'll set up to throw. And that's caught by the tight end, Bryant.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown.
Well, partner, I do know this. If you're a defensive back, you have more chances to make a team now than ever because people are using 5 defensive backs, 6 defensive back packages. Not exclusively, but way more than before. That was a nickel package there, and what a pickoff.
Why is that? Why are they using that more?
Because more people are throwing the ball on earlier downs than ever before. This has become a passing league, and because of that, more defensive backs on the field on most plays.
Following the interception, Mayfield, and this will be caught as they convert here for 2. So that effort gives them a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here come the Lions now. Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 24.
They'll start on the ground with Swift.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
from the 27. Stafford
will find Bryant, his tight end. It's complete.
9 yards the pickup there, and it's a 1st down.
Like so many tight ends nowadays, they have no problem at all putting him in the slot and letting him go to work, and that's a nice pitch and catch right there for a 1st down.
They'll run on 1st down. Swift. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a 1st down.
Anytime you hear the term an explosive run, most teams I know define that as any run over 10 yards, and they got that and more. How about a lot of credit for the big guys up front? That offensive line firing out, creating plenty of space, and a big run ensued.
Stafford with a play fake to Swift, and he'll set to throw.
And almost intercepted. It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be second down.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Grant Delpit on the coverage.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, here's Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Gain of 7 brings up 2nd.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for Cleveland. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field.
Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. From the gun, Stafford. As he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. Now, that last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on 3rd. Operating from the gun, Stafford. Open man is Galladay, complete. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the 1st down.
It's 4th down.
comes the Lions punter now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here.
Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 24. But he can't get away forever, and down he goes. Trey Flowers, the former Arkansas Razorback, in there to get him. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. A run for Nick Chubb. And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see. 3rd and long for Mayfield. And finding the tight end, Hooper.
Mayfield's pass.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18.
That's certainly playing down a distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Here's Jamie Gillen now, standing right on his own 5-yard line.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards.
At their own 49.
Detroit's offense ready to take over.
These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Green once again the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Back to the air. Stafford on 2nd down. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1.
On 3rd down, here comes Swift.
He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the 1st down. Close it out.
Matt Patricia, he says now's the time. His guys are going to go for it on 4th. They snap it to Stafford. It's caught. Jones. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's 1st and 10. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
first and 10. Stafford. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
That's another.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on first and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
Here's Stafford. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions are going to jump back in front. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
Prater for the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game.
23.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, first and 10 at their own 24. A pass there over the middle to start things out. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3. Working out of the gun. Mayfield. That's caught over the middle. Hooper. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That one a first down pickup of 8.
And the Browns
on first and 10. Mayfield. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Cleveland.
Mayfield now from the 50. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
Incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. Mayfield finding Beckham, and it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 29-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Browns.
Mayfield on first down.
He dumps it underneath here to Lindsey.
Mayfield
6 yards on the pickup, and it'll bring up a second down.
So second and 4 from the 22.
At the 20.
And again, it's Mayfield. He's going to go up top for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
He was looking for the Michigan Wolverine, Donovan Peoples-Jones.
And it's third and 4. And now Mayfield on the bootleg. He's got Hooper on the short connection. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain.
Mayfield finding Hooper there for a Cleveland first.
4 yards.
Oftentimes we think of those tough yards as grinding yards that a running back has to pick up. How about the tight end there picking up the first down in that situation?
That's what he's there for, right?
Big fella, get it to him, let him fight off some people and pick up the necessary yardage.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
On the ground, it's Chubb.
And a nice pickup there as he'll get about 9, and that will lead us to a stoppage here at the 2-minute warning.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. And And this is caught for a Browns touchdown by Landry.
Number 80,
Jarvis Landry. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Browns have retaken the lead.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and zero relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Yeah, part one is done, but now on the sideline, you can already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. A 10-play drive that time, and it's capped off by the Browns touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
That'll be taken about a yard deep.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So Stafford and the Lions now down by a field goal. A minute 51 on the clock. They need at minimum 3 points out of this as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw.
They'll try and set up the screen to Swift.
Breaks the tackle, now Allen. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Now it's Stafford. Green's got it over the middle. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Guy's man complete over the middle. It's Green. First down now, but that clock rolling. Stafford. He's taken down. The Lions need to move. They're hustling to the line now.
They'll find Swift out of the backfield.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Stafford now to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. Man, it's caught inside the 10. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Back to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And here he'll get it down to the 7. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to potentially send us to overtime. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to potentially send us to overtime. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
at their own.
The Browns drive about to get started. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
What I would do is either hand it off inside or more likely take the knee and let the clock run out. Because if I'm back there trying to throw and a sack happens, the ball comes free, I can lose the game here. If I get to overtime, I can still win it.
And they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that one, hence the decline.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And they will play it safe here and bring this one out to the 25.
And the Browns getting set to go. Set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team. And that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. He wasn't able to really get anything going in regulation. Maybe it'll be a little different story here in overtime.
And it appears that with that call, they want to establish the run in overtime, try and set the tone for what they're going to get done. And you're right, maybe it didn't work so well in regulation. Overtime could be the charm. And by the way, yards count either way.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
And he's taken down inside the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Browns.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. He's got Hooper on the short connection. And down inside the 15 he goes. That's another gain of 15 on back-to-back plays.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now Chubb. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. To see it, making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for the Browns, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they will head home next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for the Lions, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll be back home next week as they're set to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.